Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Michigan Conservative Roundtable. My name is Mac. To my left is Rick. To my right, TJ. So today, I'm going to throw out the question to the panel here. Can we quit everything? When Dollar Shave Club, which I was a fan of, they have great razors and great products, they came out in huge support of Black Lives Matter right out of the gate. And, you know, we need to adopt everything black. We need to find as much black ass to kiss as we can find. I dropped their product because that's a Marxist organization. It's got nothing to do with saving black lives or caring about black lives. It's only about the promotion of Marxism. So I dropped that product. And I went with Harry's. Now, these stores that are canceling Mike Lindell, which are Kroger, Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond, several others, if you guys know them, throw it out there. But if you don't fit their political agenda, they cancel you. So what I'm getting at is, how much can I quit? I mean, I don't want to shop at Walmart because they're the face mask Nazis. I don't want to shop at Kroger. I don't want to shop at Meijer because of the Michigan representative who voted for Trump's impeachment is from that family. It's starting to leave me with little and a few places to shop. Now, I shop at my local market here, but the price is considerably higher there because of the small volume that the business they do. Yeah. I don't watch baseball anymore. I'm a huge baseball fan. I don't watch the NFL at all and haven't for about 2 years now because of their stance that the police are out murdering black people just for fun, and they're going to kneel and they're going to protest, and they don't support our country. They think the flag and the anthem are racist. So I'm going to ask you guys, what have you quit? And how do you feel about quitting all these things? Want to start with you, Rick?
Politically, are you speaking?
No, like as within stores or there are sports you don't watch anymore that you used to like. And what are you giving up? What are you sacrificing?
It's been mostly sports and just I've gone to auto racing. I've kind of always loved it, but yeah, baseball, football, the whole take a knee thing, the basketball. Why, guys? You're paid to play a game. It's a playground sport. You make a lot of money. Just play the game.
Well, I know I'm retired now, but when I used to work, I sure as hell couldn't wear a Black Lives Matter or any other kind of politically charged account. In fact, you couldn't even wear. I'm a Catholic, and you couldn't wear a crucifix around your neck. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't have anything on your uniform like a little cross or anything, no matter how big or small. Didn't matter. You couldn't have that.
Yep.
How about you, TJ?
Well, I'm going to retort to a comment of Rick's here in regards to auto racing. That they've even corrupted NASCAR now.
F1.
Not that I was a diehard NASCAR fan, but I would look at the news and see who was where doing what. But between the militant kneeling and the posturing and lecturing from millionaire athletes, and then along comes NASCAR with that whole phony noose incident.
Yeah,
I don't watch anything of it. I don't watch any of it. I do have a follow up as to the quit, as in, and I'm going to assume that quitting a shopping establishment is another way of saying boycott.
You're boycotting, right?
All right. And I know when I did my segment on Mike Lindell, and I did mention about boycotting, and then doggone it, about a week later, I saw a video by Dinesh D'Souza, and he was talking about this, and he came up with an idea, and I'm glad we're doing this topic because I really wanted to amend my solo, and I didn't know how I could do that. But Dinesh D'Souza came up with a very good alternative to. The reality is you can't boycott everything because that's almost where we're at right now.
Yeah.
It's a form of self-canceling.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But what Dinesh D'Souza said was, because Dinesh D'Souza ran into a problem with Costco and his book.
He did.
And Dinesh D'Souza basically said to Costco, he goes, okay, you got me. And yeah, we both know that boycotts aren't going to hurt you. He goes, but I'll tell you what's going to hurt you. He goes, people who support me are going to come and shop at your store. And if there's a product that's overpriced or a product that doesn't live up to the claim to fame that supposedly is being sold as, he goes, they will torch you in your comment section at all your at your product site. He goes, and that's gonna hurt them. The torching of their product. In other words, I bought this for such and such price, but you know what? I found a better product that does the same thing at this price, and it's at this place instead. You know, and he goes, that he said, I get the way Dinesh D'Souza tells the story, that turned Costco around pretty quick. And I thought, you know what? He's got something here, because the reality of boycotting everything is really, you know, we live in the world of the, what do you call it, the world of realism.
Yeah. Well, some of us.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But and the reality is, you got to get your food from somewhere, and these corporate guys. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters to the corporate guys is the almighty dollar. And if their almighty dollar is taking a hit because you left a scathing product review, and it's got to be scathing, it's got to be the type of review someone reads. I'm not going to.
You know, you might even go out. You know, I went and got a piece of Costco pizza, and it tasted like the cheese was sour. It was terrible. I almost gagged.
They clearly left it in there for an hour or two or something.
Yeah, it was like cardboard. I could have stabbed somebody or cut someone's throat with this pizza.
And I got to tell you,
that will hurt.
I think Dinesh D'Souza's onto something there.
Yeah.
And right now, they think the ball's in their court, and maybe it is for 2/3 of the game. But I think Dinesh D'Souza's onto something here.
Well, in a conversation with a friend, he had mentioned that he didn't. His son was putting up Christmas lights, and he had suggested to the son that maybe he should take the purple ones out, because that was a color that the LGBTQ community uses, and maybe he shouldn't have purple in his string of lights. And his son came back with this comment, and it gave me a moment to pause and think about what he was saying. He said, or we could just not let them steal Christmas from us.
Yeah. Well, it's more than stealing Christmas. They've stolen the rainbow from us.
They've stolen the rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, just the promise of God to never flood the earth again. Rainbow.
Exactly, yeah.
So they take ownership of things, and I've always called these people the sandcastle kids. And in that, I mean, you're at the beach and you're building this beautiful sandcastle. Well, they can't build one. So the best they can do is kick yours over.
Yeah,
exactly. They're destructive. They ruin everything they touch. Everyone knows the left ruins everything they touch. Mm-hmm. So, but that got me thinking. Should we maybe we should be more to his thinking than I am, certainly. You know, I can't boycott. People will tell us, get off YouTube. We're not shutting down Google. Who are they kidding? No. There's 8 billion people on this planet. There'll be someone to take your place like that.
Yep.
So they don't care. But they have sucked the joy. I'm not going to watch Super Bowl today because of the dealers, and I have no interest in it, really, quite honestly. I don't watch hockey. I don't watch pro sports at all, and I can hardly stomach college sports for the same reason.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So, yep. I'll let it go with that, guys. If you guys got any comments on this?
No, I just want to reiterate, really consider.
What have you given up, Rick? I'm sorry, TJ.
No, just apart from the sports, I mean, selective more. I mean, I go to either Meijer or Kroger because they're more Michigan brand. Walmart, I haven't gone to Walmart in a long time, since college a few years ago, and
and they're still open without you.
Oh yeah, yep. Robbing business from the smaller guy, and I don't like the way they do it. So, and being mask Nazis, I'm not a fan of that.
TJ,
I just wanted to say, just consider Dinesh D'Souza's advice. I think he's onto something. Scorch them. Mm-hmm. Scorch them in the product reviews. Scorch them.
There's power in numbers.
Be merciless in that. And you know what? and you could still maybe get the item above or below it still, and hurt them in going to their site or going to their establishment. So what if they're not selling Mike Lindell's pillow, but the bamboo pillow that they sell in its place. You can say that thing's way overpriced and just
and it's a piece of crap compared to the My Pillow, which they refuse to sell because they can't stay out of politics.
Yeah,
their job should be to sell merchandise.
Yeah,
that's all.
You're there to sell us goods. Yep. Be that seller.
So with that, we're going to call it a wrap. If you guys don't have anything else.
No, okay.
So as we like to say on the Michigan Conservative Roundtable, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.